Hi, my name's Sandy Spellman. Things pretty much started for me when the earth began to cool. But really, I've done a lot of theater around Kitsap County, mostly improv. Currently a member of the Edge Improv troupe at BPA, and since Tyler paved the way for plugs, we have a show on June 1st. And I love the 10-minute play festival because it's variety, it's a short time commitment, and I get to meet some really cool people, and hopefully there's a fit in here somewhere for me, and if not, c'est la vie.
Hi, my name is Katie Zierung. I'm a student at Kingston High School. I'm in student government. I'm a junior, and my experience is our drama club. I've been in 3 plays. The Auditioners last year, I don't remember who it's by, but it's basically a bunch of monologues. I've been in The House on Haunted Hill, also don't remember who produced it, but I played a drunk character. And right now I'm in Lockdown by Douglas Craven, and my role, I have no lines, but I cry for 10 minutes straight. So, Mr. Benson is our lovely drama teacher, so I know him, and yeah, that's like the only experience I have, so I mean, I'm really happy to be here, and this is really cool, and I just hope to, like, if nothing else, just learn some more from people who are really experienced here.
The low seat. Hi, I'm Jim McPherson. My background is in the theater. I was a member of the Salt Lake Acting Company as a very young person, and had a whole lot of fun and experience doing that. As an adult, I was in a play with all attorneys in the 80s, Cane Mutiny. I did the As You Like It here at BPA a number of years ago in the old building, where John Ellis saved my ass more than once on stage. I played Corbin, and it's just kind of a middle range part. And I'm semi-retired. I admit it. I'm an attorney, and I'm a litigator, which means that I've basically been acting for the last 46 years. And so I'm now more interested in getting back into the theater. I've been on Bainbridge Island since 1978, which means 46 years. So I've seen a whole lot of change around. I remember when this building was kind of new, actually. But I'm kind of getting my toes wet by trying out a 10-minute play. I think would be a lot of fun. I've been watching the productions over these years. I think they're great, and I'd be excited to be part of it. And if not this, then something else. So over the next couple of months or years or so, as I kind of ease out of being a litigator, an active litigator, this is one of the things that I'd like to do. So thanks for the opportunity.
Hello, my name is Pamela, but you can call me Charlie. So I guess maybe I'm acting every day. This is my chosen name, and I have this fabulous woman to thank for casting me in my first play last summer. I was a mean hostess, and I had to learn how to be mean, but it was very fun. And I was in Mother's Day, the Mother's Day show last year with Island Theater and the 10-minute play festival. I just finished a show called Small Mouth Sounds with Tyler, where I played Joan, and I'm new to community theater, but I'm loving it. Prior to that, my only experience was being cast in a Will Smith movie as an alien, only to have the part cut when they decided to digitize all of the aliens in I Am Legend. So I missed my mark in my 20s, but I'm here for my comeback, and I'm having a fabulous time. So thank you for bringing this awesome, experience to our community actors, playwrights, and directors, and it's super fun, and I will come whether I'm in a show or not. I'm a huge fan, so thank you.
Hi, my name's Brian Guy. My pronouns are he, him. I just finished my last show on Sunday, and I was really excited for a break from theater this weekend. I'm not really sure what happened. Clearly I have an addiction because I finished my prior show in December. I'm like, oh, I need a break, and then jumped right into that show. So I was just on Golden Pond at Port Gamble Theater as Charlie the mailman. I'm still a little bit in character because the little secret is Charlie is really just Brian times 10, kind of the same person. And then before that, I was in Cinderella with Ovation as Lionel the Prince's Royal Steward. Brian is definitely not the Prince's Royal Steward. And I just love theater. When I'm pretty new being on stage, but previously I've done a lot of behind the scenes work. So I have a nonprofit called Neurodiversity Allies, based on Bainbridge Island, and what we do is we help bring sensory-friendly shows to theaters of all sizes. So I have an autistic son who loves theater. He can sit through shows, he sat through Hamilton, but his friends can't. So we're trying to bring sensory accessibility to all theaters. So I work with Paramount and Fifth Ave a lot. We helped Act Theater do the first ever sensory-friendly A Christmas Carol last December, which was real exciting. And then for those of you local, you may have read the press that we brought the first ever sensory-friendly play with Cry It Out at Indie Theater last November, and then the first ever sensory-friendly musical with Cinderella. And we're working on some other local projects. Actually, traded a couple emails with Island Theater about the 10-minute play festival. We'll see if those logistics can work. I have 3 kids total. Just love going to shows. Sometimes it's like 4 shows in one weekend. It's not necessarily healthy. It's a bit of an addiction. And the main reason I do this is to meet new people. Yes?
What does that look like, a performance of sensory?
Great question. So there are really 2 things to do. So the more common thing is nothing more than just changing the audience etiquette. So you're changing the etiquette to where patrons can have a phone out, they can have a fidget device. It's all the things that we hate, right, in a typical production. But you change that etiquette where at this show it's okay for folks to get up and step out. They might be making noise. And this is a reason why it is a separate designated performance. Some people say every show should be sensory friendly, but I actually like it quiet when I go see a show. So we do it, it's typically just 1 extra show. You change the audience etiquette. You also have a sensory guide that tells folks about even the mainstream shows, like is this something I can go to, what the different elements are. And then optionally you change the production itself. So for example, in The Little Mermaid at Fifth Avenue Theater, there's this scary confetti cannon that shoots confetti out over the audience, and we skip that for the sensory friendly show. You might, in Cinderella, for example, if anybody saw that, like my friend Diane who played the stepmother, she was pretty scary. So we toned down her yelling and screaming a bit. We just toned down some things, make it a little less stimulating. So those are the main changes. We will have, I'm trying to think if there are any, well I can't, we just did Aladdin at Paramount. There'll be more. ndallies.org, I'll do a nice plug for the site. It has a list of upcoming and past sensory-friendly shows. But that's close to my heart, and that's where I got to know so many performers that I used to say bullied me, but we changed it to they encouraged me to get on stage, and now I'm hooked. So, thank you.
Hello, I'm Autumn. I originally am from Kansas City, Missouri. I moved here in 2016. I got the acting bug when I was very, very young, and I've been in and out of theater ever since COVID happened, and then I said, I'm just gonna get in the Kitsap community, and I'm in Chapter 2 with Casey. I've done 2 Across with Jeff for Island Theater, and that's it.
Hi, my name is Emily Kay. I'm new to town, like a month new. I know, I'm from the Midwest. I studied in New York City for acting, musical theater, got the film bug, transitioned to film on the West Coast, got my BFA in acting, and then booked an agent and a boyfriend at the time, so I stayed in LA. And then my soul got a little tired, and I was like, I need to be around nature and where I'm happiest. So my agents are still in LA. I sometimes fly to do work there, but I'm here, and I'm happy to be here and looking for my people. So thanks for having me.
My name is Ruth Erbach. I've acted on this island for about 18 years. And listen, I just took a class in stage combat, so don't mess with us. My last play was written by Jeff, that wonderful play, A Nip in the Autumn Air. I wonder if you saw it.
Yes.
It was inspiring. It was just great.
I'm Elissa, and I found Bainbridge Island in 1985. Then I moved here in 2012. My acting is college classes and just being an actress all the time. So my family says, get out there, do community theater. So I started doing some improv here at BPA and taken some classes at BPA, and this is my first audition.
I'm Zinnia. I'm from Bainbridge. I've been acting pretty much all my life. I was one of those kids who was like, well, I'm going to move to NYC, go to NYU, study theater, let's go. Didn't do that. I am now a freshman at Western Washington University studying marine biology and education. Yeah, I've done the 10-Minute Play Festival the last 2 years. It was super fun. Really enjoyed every moment of it. I'm very happy to be here.
My name is Tyler Weaver. I've been in the Island Festival a few times. Most recently, I was on the stage right here, stripped down to my underwear, as a few of you saw. Charlie was in that play as well. I have an improv group that I've been in for, I think this summer it will be 8 years. Our next show is at the Jewel Box, May 18th. I love the Island. I love this festival because it's got, writers, actors, directors who are all local and making great stuff together. So, thanks.
My name is Claudia, and I was born and raised in Seattle.
Claudia, can I interrupt you just a second? Try to elaborate as much as you can because we're trying to get to know you a little bit, so don't be too brief. Okay?
Oh, go ahead. Born and raised, I'll take it way back, in Seattle, and lived there until I was 20. But I did go to Roosevelt High School where I got the acting bug because it's awesome, had an awesome theater department. And then I came to Los Angeles and went to, after going to the University of Washington for 2 years, and then went to University of Southern California and was in the drama school there, where I met my husband, which we're currently still very happily together after nearly 38 years. Wow. And I met him at USC Film School because I would go over there to get some camera experience doing student films. But anyway, then I got the film bug, and when you're in Los Angeles, that's kind of where you do it. So I have not done theater in many, many, many years, but I do love it. I saw a great show last night, Cabaret, which just knocked my socks off, took the wind out of my sails. Anyway, my husband and I settled here on Bainbridge, so I've come back home. Couldn't be happier. So.
My name is Josie. I did Island Theater 2 years ago. I had a mustache. It was great. I teach theater classes at BPA, and I'm in shows sometimes.
Yeah, I'm okay. So my name is Casey Klein, and I feel like I should look at the camera, but I know you're not supposed to do that. Yeah, so anyways, I've done acting since I was a young boy, if you will, and I've done it all around here. I did do Island Theater 1 year, and it was a good time. So if I could do it again, cool. And I don't really like to talk about myself a whole lot, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Thank you.